Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, this is Phil from Walmart Right Lane Trucking coming at you. It is Saturday night. Little blast from the past there. I want my MTV, right? Hey, I grew up in that era. MTV came out, I was still, in my teens. But it's changed a lot, huh, guys? So, my day, what a beautiful day it was. So I left you guys last night. I was at the Flying J in Patterson, California. And I was in the reserve parking. So this is where, sometimes when I'm driving, I'll call in to Flying J and I'll check on, is there any reserve spots still left? So I was getting in there real late, and he says yes. I say, book it, Dano. I want a spot. My backup was gonna be at the Walmart store there in Patterson, but luckily they had space reserved for in Patterson. So I got up this morning, got on road, and like I said, it was about 90 miles or so, 92, 93 miles from there to the first store. And I think it was last week, I was at this store. I did 2 Selena stores. What else did I do last week? It wasn't just 2 Selena stores. I did something on the way. I can't remember. I know I went to those 2 Selena stores last week, but I can't remember. I thought it was a 3-stopper, and don't remember. Anyway, so the first Selena store, I hate when I open up the trailer and a pallet is leaning or a pallet has shifted. That really, it means something to me, because especially since I'm the one who picked this up from McCarran. If it was relayed in the sack, I could always blame the driver. I don't know what he was doing. But this one, nothing completely fell over, but the first one was eggs, and they put this pallet, it was a double stack, so they put one pallet on top of the other, and it was all the eggs. And luckily they didn't come all crashing down onto the floor there inside. They were able to break down that pallet, get the eggs out, and then get the other bottom pallet out of there. So that was that one. Then 2 pallets in from there, I want to say it was 2 pallets in from there. I think it was the very next one, but we had a leaner, and it was leaning towards the wall. So they put them both lengthways in and left a large space between the pallet and the wall, and you could see the boxes on that side just kind of collapsed a little, enough to get it to lean. And so this is not a matter of, the first one was they put a pallet on top of another pallet, didn't secure it very well with shrink wrap. Second one, it was too heavy. They put too much on one side, heavy stuff, and it collapsed some of the other boxes underneath it, and that caused it to lean. So they had to break that pallet down. But I will say, they did it so fast that it really didn't matter. The whole pallet could have fell on the ground at that point, and they still got it done quickly. So good on them. then I went to the second Salinas store, and yeah, they got it off quick enough. And then the last store was Marina. Now, I've filmed there before, where I filmed me backing into Marina. It's kind of a tight back. It's not horrible, but it's kind of a tight back. But the thing about that is, I pull in, I'm coming down the street, and I see another truck that had just pulled out. I'm thinking, cool, he pulled out, I can pull in, good to go. I come around the back, I see like a vendor truck, like a little box truck. I see a forklift. I see the doors open. I'm like, cool, they're ready. They're at least I can get in quick. And I get flagged down. He's like, hey, our dock is broken. They're going to have to tail unload it right there. So just go ahead and pull up a little bit and we'll tail unload you. And I was bracing for it to take a while. No, man, they got it done quick. And I was able to finish my meal and then get back on road rather quick. And the other driver, there was another driver, a third driver that came in after I did. And I told him, I go, good thing I got here before you. Because he had like 12 pallets he had to get off. And I only had 9. So, you know, they got it quick though. For those 9 pallets and tail unloading it, very good job. Very good job. So then I got back on road. Now, the road takes you, and you're going back east, and you're heading towards 101. And I get on 101, and I'm thinking, do I come back across 156 like I'm going towards Hollister, and then get on 152 and cut across to I-5? And I almost did. And at one point after I passed it, I thought I should have, because traffic just got backed up again. Again, this problem with cars not wanting to allow other vehicles in and at a merge, and it just slows up everything. Traffic was backed up for miles because people don't know how to merge. Once we got past that area, it went pretty smooth. Past all the oncoming traffic, it went smooth. So I got back to, I was on my way to McCarran. I had to take another meal. Long drive. It's 328 miles from that Marina store back to Nevada. And so I had to take another meal on the way. And so I stopped in Nyack on my way and took my second meal. Got back on road, got to McCarran. Well, while I was in Nyack, I got dispatched with my outbound out of McCarran. And let me see, I'm going to take a look real quick on how long I was in McCarran tonight. Because the longest part of it, however long it was, had to do with fueling. And more of the DEF. The DEF tanks were just, the pump is really slow. And yesterday, when I started my week, I got in the tractor. It needed DEF. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll get DEF when I get to McCarran. Well, when I got in the fuel island, there's 2 fuel pumps there. One, the DEF pump doesn't work. They haven't fixed it yet. So I was in that one. Thinking, well, I got enough DEF. I can, if I really absolutely need to stop and get DEF, I'll stop at a truck stop and get DEF. Got all the way back to McCarran tonight, and that just took a long time to fuel it up. So let's see, I got in 2052 and finally got on road at 2139 is when I started driving. So 52 and 39 is what, 47 minutes. Not bad. I wanted to get done a lot faster than that. Seemed like I was there a shorter amount of time than that, but it is what it is. Definitely got started driving at 2139 and came off driving at 52. So mind you, that's gate to gate. That because I always inbound or come off of drive mode as soon as I get to the front gate on the inbound, and then obviously I don't go on drive mode until I get out the exit gate. I use yard move to move over to the pallet area. I'm sorry, the parking area. And then fuel, I add the fuel icon in there, or fueling note in there as well. And then that gave me just under 2 hours to get back to Nyack. And I made it back to Nyack. So I ended my day with 534 miles and 8 activities, 2 meals, and a layover. So I'm pretty happy with my daily total for today. I was doing some rudimentary mathematician, and I am averaging right now for $410 a day for the last 5 days that I've worked. Now, did I get 400 plus every day? No. Some days are better than others. Mainly it's the weekends that I'm getting the extra because we're on weekend mileage. And then some activity in there really helps. And then you get the 534 miles on there. That helps. So I usually get the boost over the weekend on Saturdays and Sundays to boost up my average. So there we go. How was my day? Pretty basic, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. The only thing I want to talk about today is backing. Talked about backing a lot. I don't know how you guys are. I've kind of got a little bit of OCD. I like to back in and get it perfect. And is it always? No. But I wanted to show you this picture I took at one of the locations. I'm going to put it over the top of me while I talk here. But you look down these pictures, and the first one, if you're looking down, it looks like just one long trailer. It's actually 2 trailers. I backed in, basically butting it up next to the other one facing the opposite direction. But that's what I'm talking about, is how straight it is and how it looks like one continuous trailer. My previous company, we used to have to teach our guys how to couple sets. And you didn't have to have it perfect, but you wanted it as close to perfect as possible when you're doing it. So you part your rear, then you take your dolly, you position your dolly in front of the rear, and then you go get your lead. And after you got your lead, then you got to back up to the dolly. Well, you want to get that lead straight with your rear, so we match it skin to skin, is what it's called, skin to skin. So as you're looking at that picture that I posted, it's skin to skin all the way down. It's one continuous. If you put your face on the side, it's one continuous trailer the whole way, because that's the way you're going to have to connect the dolly, and that way the dolly goes straight underneath and couples to the kingpin straight. So I thought that was just interesting. I did a really good job. I was proud of myself. Patting myself on the back, took the pictures, and said, wow, that was a pretty good back. I liked it. And just take pride in what you do, guys. Take pride in what you do. I'm looking ahead of me right now, and I've got a Walmart driver to my right. I got a Walmart driver to my left. I got Walmart. We've got a lot of Walmart drivers here. But the pride of what I'm trying to say is, like, how do I say this? If I have my choice, there's this trailer that starts out with a 170401. That's the trailer number right in front of me. Well, anybody that works at Walmart is going to know that a 170 sequence number, where it starts with 170, that's like a brand new trailer. And if I were to choose between a 108 and or a 110 versus a 170, I'm going to take the 170 all day, every day, because it looks good. It's brand new. It's pride. It's usually cleaner. It's shinier. The chrome or aluminum is shiny. So that's the one I'm going to take, because I take pride in what I'm doing. I usually wait till Friday to get the Wally washed, but I'm driving around in a dirty truck this week, and it's just bugging me. It's bugging me. I might have to get it washed earlier than Friday, because why should I drive around in the dirty truck all week? Right? So, anyway, I take pride in what I do, and you guys should take pride in what you do. Whatever it is. Doesn't have to be trucking. It could be anything. So, hey, this is Phil from Walmart, and no, I'm not going to push it, but my number's up there. If you're looking at Walmart, go ahead, fill out that application. I'm going to get to bed. Talk to you guys tomorrow.